Hello, my name's Ethan Cox. This is my narrative speech about how me and my girlfriend got into an accident and totaled our car. So, the background of this is me and my girlfriend went to Hickory to get a pair of scrubs, and actually happens to be the same pair of scrubs that I'm wearing now because I'm a CNA. We went to Hickory to get my pair of scrubs, and that day it had happened to be very rainy, very windy. It was just an overall nasty day. And this day we drove all the way to Hickory, which from my house is around 45 minutes. And the way there, it was all fine. We were good. I always kept in mind, like, to be careful driving her car because her car's tires were very bald. And that was a big thing to take note of during this entire speech was the conditions of her car, which were probably not favorable to be driving in the weather that we were. But really nothing happened until we were driving back. We were on the interstate driving back to Marion around exit 100, and we hydroplaned because of her bald tires. We hydroplaned and spun off of the side of the road and hit a guardrail, actually spinning us around again and totaling the back end of her car. Um, it was a very, very fast thing that happened. I just noticed that we had come up, it felt like almost we were gliding off of the road. So I just noticed that we had started drifting and I had no control over the car. And at that point, I was like, yeah, we're hydroplaning. And I kind of remained calm and calmed her down and whatnot because it was her car at the time. And during this entire thing, we were just kind of in shock, until we kind of hit the guardrail and came off the side of the road. And I moved the car off to the side and called my dad. I was like, we just hydroplaned off exit 100. Be prepared to like come get us and whatnot because we obviously had no way to get back home. And at that point, someone came over and stopped and like let us sit in their car while the emergency services got there, and an ambulance came and took like took note of us, like the accident, of course, and called a police officer up there to um, block off traffic and whatnot until they could get it fixed. And really, from then on, we just talked to the officer and like got a citation because we had hit the guardrail and he had to give us some kind of citation, even though it wasn't our fault. Um, yeah, we got a ticket for that, but we were all good, and it really put into perspective um, how quick things can change, and how easily being in an accident can be very, very dangerous, and how quickly these things can happen. So yeah, my thesis here is really, be as safe as you can and make sure that you're driving a car that is, adequate for the conditions that you're driving in. Um, you know, I think that's about it. Just be extremely careful when you're driving. Driving is a very dangerous thing, and as we can do it more, it doesn't seem to be that, but it is. So yeah, this was my my experience. So be careful, everyone. Thank you.